So in your work, both academic and I suppose in practice, when did you first realize that talking, if done well, actually changes outcomes? Was there a specific moment, or was it years of studying the topic, or what made you came to that conclusion that this was really evidence based?
I think that really when it comes to, kind of the idea of psychotherapy, sort of this talk therapy thing has fascinated me since I don't know, since I was kind of aware it was a thing. Kind of this idea that two people can sit in a room and talk about stuff. And obviously, it doesn't have to just be two people. And frankly, it doesn't have to be a room. The idea that two people or folks can just talk, and that, as I later came to learn, for lots of mental health conditions, that can be more effective than medication is, to me, still, it's like, some sort of Harry Potter magic stuff. Like, it's just
Right.
like, what? Like, how is that possible? How does that work? Like, it's so weird. Um, so just that idea has, fascinated me since before I had any idea really what therapy was. And a lot of times in life, you have these things that, like, oh, this doesn't make sense, or I don't understand it. But then you learn what it is or how it works, and the interest in it sort of goes away. You can sort of think like a magic trick. It's like once you know how the magic trick was done, it's sort of like, yeah, okay, that's not that interesting. Uh, but when it comes to talk therapy and talking helping, that the more I learned about it, the more I was fascinated by it. And, here I am in the field for, over a decade, counting graduate school, 2 decades or over 2 decades. And it still is just like, it's still fascinating. And still, when I listen to folks talking about, psychotherapists or psychotherapy researchers talking about what they do or how they do it or why it works, I'm still like, oh, I never thought about it that way. So it's one of those things, sort of consistent with the theme of your podcast. It's one of those things where I'm always being bowled over by people that are like, oh, wow, I'm just amazed by it.